Hello everyone, I Puneet Upadhyay, HOD of Mechanical Department, handling the subject Mechatronics. So before beginning the next session, let us discuss the previous session. So what are discussed in the previous session? First, the stepper motor, the types of a stepper motor. So what is a stepper motor? The stepper motor is a motor, is also known as a step motor or stepping motor. Is a brushless DC electrical motor that divides the full rotation into a number of equal steps. Basically, the types of stepper motors are permanent magnet stepper motor, the variable reluctance stepper motor, then the hybrid synchronous motor. These are the types of the stepper motor. Next, the terms used in the stepper motor. So what are the terms that are used in the stepper motors? There are the angle accuracy, the transmission error, the backlash, the counterclockwise and the clockwise, the gravitational operation, the misstep, the initial load, then the resonance. Next comes the ratchet and pole. So this the ratchet is nothing but it is a circular slot blade, okay, which is fit into the shaft, and it is keyed by the keyway for the which prevents the shaft from coming outside the the shaft. Okay. So next one is the pole. The pole is nothing but basically a metal part that rests on the ratchet and does not allow the ratchet to move backwards, so that ratchet can move only in one directions. Those is regarding the pole. Next are the important questions for the examinations. So next session is session 10, which is continuation of the session 9. So in this session, what you are going to discuss? We are going to discuss regarding the bearing, the plain journal bearing, the hydrodynamic bearing, and important questions for the examination. What is this bearing? The bearing is a device which supports or guides and restrains moving element. Okay, the bearing material is used for commonly cast iron for slow speeds, bronze or brass for lining being fitted for the higher speeds. So basically it is a device which supports and guides or restrains the moving element. The classification of bearing. The bearing can be classified into the plain bearing. In plain bearing there are general bearing, the pivot bearing, and the collar or truss bearing. And next one is the ball and the roller bearing. So this is regarding the bearing and classifications of the bearings. Next comes the plain journal bearing. So this plain journal bearing can be explained with the simple figure. So this is a simple figure, plain journal bearing. Here you can see the housing. The outer part is the housing, and you can see the inlet of the oil. Okay, then this inner part, this is nothing but the bearing liner, and this is the clearance between the journal shaft and the bearing liner. Okay, what happens here basically, when the oil moves from the inlet, okay, it passes to the bearing. Then there is the clearance between the shaft. So this is a shaft, and this is the bearing liner. So here you can see the thin film of oil, okay, that is used for the lubrications. So basically this oil, what it does, it does not allow the contact, okay, between the shaft and the bearing liner, so that it reduces the friction. So the lubrication is important, okay, to which helps the journal to move without contacting the bearing liner. So this is nothing but the plain journal bearing. This explanation regarding the plain journal bearing. Next comes the hydrodynamic bearing. So hydrodynamic bearing, here the figure you can see the hydrodynamic bearing. So basically here we can see the red line. The red line is nothing but the lubrications. This is the shaft. Okay, then this is the boundary. Here in hydrodynamic bearing, the oil, that is the lubrication oil, which helps the movement of the shaft, okay, to rotate. This itself creates the rotations. So when the shaft is rotated, this the lubrication oil is moved around the clock, which helps the shaft to rotate, okay, rotation, and it also prevents from friction between the boundaries. So this is nothing but the hydrodynamic bearing. Next on the important questions for the examinations. There are 4 important questions that are asked in the examinations. Thank you.